Hey friends, it's Laura with Jot and Tittle Vintage Typewriters. Thanks for joining me again today. Hey, I always forget, but would you mind giving me a thumbs up and a subscribe? And whenever you watch our videos, giving me a thumbs up or leaving a comment is always so helpful. It's free to you and it helps us. So thanks so much. Okay, today I'm going to compare two very similar typewriters. Hold on. I'll turn my camera around here and we'll take a look at them. Okay, so side by side here, I have got myself a 1956 Silent Super by Smith Corona in Alpine Blue. And I've got myself a 1961 Smith Corona Sterling, also in Alpine Blue. Or is that Seafoam Green? Sometimes they're so similar. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's Alpine Blue, but it could be the green. Maybe it is the green. I think it is the green. Sometimes they get faded and it's hard to tell. Okay, maybe it is. That's very interesting. They're very close, and I don't know if you can see it on the video, but here in the light, they're really hard to tell. This just looks like a darker version of the blue is what it really looks like, but that could be the green. All right, so anyway, I wanted to let's explore the differences, because a lot of times it's really hard to tell what's the difference between the Sterling, the Silent, the Super, the Silent Super. I mean, they look almost exactly the same. So this over here, we've got the Sterling. This one is the 1961, so it's a little bit newer. The keys are a little bit, definitely are thicker. We've got the white space bar. There's no number 1 on it. And so when you don't have a number 1, you use either a lowercase l or an uppercase I. We've got our ribbon reversal over here. So far everything else is the same. We've got the tab, and but the tab settings are not here. They're in the back. They're in the back panel is where the tab settings are on the Sterling. Okay, so now let's go over to the Silent Super. And this one is the 56. And this has the tab and the tab settings right here. So that's probably what the Super is. The Super has the tab settings right here. It has the 1. It also has so it has 2 extra keys. So it's got the plus and the equal sign. It's got the colored space bar, and it's supposed to type quieter than, let's say, the Sterling. So I don't know. Let me try typing on it and see what I think in terms of how they feel and compare that. Okay, so now they're set up next to each other, and the more I look at it, the more it's very subtle, but this is the green. So I did make a mistake on that. I'll have to go change my product listing on that. I thought it was the blue. It's so similar though. Sometimes the green is really obvious. But okay, I've got some paper loaded. Let's do, and I'll be typing one-handed, but let's type. Okay, let's go over to this one. Okay, so this one is quieter, definitely. I like the font a little bit better on that. Let's see if you guys can see that. And then let's go over to this one. They're probably supposed to be the same now. Obviously, since they're vintage, they've been used differently. This one, you can tell the type bars are a lot more worn out than this one is. This one is in printing much more. They both have a brand new ribbon in them. But the font are the same size, but I did like the feel of this one better than this one, which is really interesting because the sterling is usually, you know, known for its performance. But I have to be honest, I really like the feel of this one more than this one. Now, it could be because of the keys. I'm a huge fan of these flatter, narrower keys. They just feel better on me. But also the bounce back on it. So the bounce back really impacts the flow when you're writing. This still has a good bounce back, but this one is much jerkier and this one is much smoother. So anyway, that's my opinion, folks, on the two. This is the Smith Corona Silent Super 1956, 1961 Smith Corona Sterling. If it was up to me and they were side by side in a store, I would be getting the Silent Super. So what do you think? Which one do you like better? And oh, this comes with herringbone, and this comes with that. I love this case. It's the same as my 5TE, kind of that mustard look. All right. Thanks for watching.